Alright guys, I'm Saunders, this is Saunders Says, and today I'm saying Snapchat Q&A. So last week I opened up my Snapchat and you guys sent me some lovely messages and questions, and well, you know the rest, so let's get on with it. First question.
Hey Saunders, just wondering, what's your favourite video you've done so far?
Thanks for the question, Marco. Funnily enough, mate, my second favourite is actually the one you're in, pal, the weekend in Italy. I'll put it up there. But as for favourite video, that is a tricky one. Croatia might be up there because we just did so much stuff, and to get that all into the video was pretty cool. But I think I'm going to have to give it to one of my America vlogs, probably the vlog with Zlatan Ibrahimovic when he scored a goal and celebrated right by my face. I'm actually on the TV clip for that.
Do you play football, and what's the highest level you've played at?
Thanks for the question, and I do play football. In fact, if you look at one of Spencer's recent videos, there's a little charity game that he put together that I played in, where you see a lovely little chip cross from me in the first few moments, and a missed penalty from also me. In terms of level I've played at though, it's pretty underwhelming. I think when I was really young, I was a goalkeeper in a team for about 2 weeks. And then actually when I was at uni, in my first year, I played on a Sunday. We had a little Sunday league going. So that's probably the highest level. It wasn't for the uni team, it was just a team with other mates at uni. So yeah, not much higher than that, mate.
Are you still doing vlogs as well as Q&As?
Perfect question, perfect time. Yes, I will be doing more vlogs. The only issue is at the moment I haven't really got any trips planned as such, but few in the pipeline that are coming up very soon, so I'll be getting in on that as well. So it won't just be Q&As, there'll be a mixture of that new series I started, the Scratch Off the World, and then the normal travel vlogs and stuff like that. I hope that answers your question, mate.
What is the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you?
To be honest, mate, there's quite a lot. I'm a bit of an embarrassing moment magnet. But it probably has to go to the time that I visited Spencer at uni. I was 18, he was in his last year of uni, so I was sort of new into the whole sort of drinking, going out culture. He'd been doing it for a few years at uni, so well ahead of me. I was trying to keep up with him and his mates with the drinking. Didn't really go to plan, felt a little bit sick, and when that point came, I put my hands up in front of my face to sort of shield it, but what I ended up doing is sort of doing that with my hands open, so the sick came out my mouth, through my hands, and it kind of acted like a sprinkler over all the people in front of me. It was disgusting, but very, very embarrassing.
Is it like growing up with your two brothers?
Growing up with my two brothers, Seb and Spencer, was pretty great. So you got Seb, who is amazing at any sport he tries. Like literally any sport you'll give to him, he'll just nail it. You got Spencer, who's pretty much the same with nailing sports. Really, really funny. He can make me laugh about 20 times a minute, and is awesome at computer games. And although I didn't really have the sport connection with them until later on in life, they were always really good at supporting me with the stuff that I was into, which was sort of playing instruments and being in bands and music and stuff. They'd come to my gigs. Me and Spencer used to have a little music band together. So yeah, great mate, really good.
How do you have your eggs in the morning?
Easy. Poached on an English muffin with avocado, smothered in hollandaise sauce. Next question.
What is your favourite country that you've ever been to?
So in my last Q&A video I said Vietnam, and I'm answering this again because I thought I was going to come up with a different answer this time, but the more I think about it, I think I'm sticking with Vietnam, and if you want to know why, you should check out this video.
If you could only travel to one country for the rest of your life, where would you go?
You're saying if there's only one place I could go to that isn't home, where would it be? It's got to be America. America caters for every season and every sort of activity. You want to ski, you can go in winter, you can ski. You want to surf, you can go in the summer, you can surf. You want to eat good food, you can eat good food. You want to go hang out by the lakes, you can hang out by the lakes. If you want to climb mountains, you can do that. The only thing I think America doesn't have is some sort of jungle. So if I wanted to do any jungle activities, I'd be stuck. But other than that, it's got to be America.
What's the best family holiday you've been on?
Best family holiday has got to be Orlando, Florida. So I went there when I was about 8 years old, I think, and I was a chicken, a massive chicken. We went to Disney World, I didn't go on a lot of the rides. I was scared of them, and I regret it now because now I love roller coasters. But we did loads of other cool stuff. We went to the biggest McDonald's in the world, which is pretty cool for an 8-year-old. We went to this place called Disney Quest, which is 3 floors of arcade games. What more do you ever want in life than 3 floors of arcade games? We did loads of other cool stuff that, as an 8-year-old, was just blowing my mind. We went to a big alligator farm, that was awesome. Went to Universal Studios, that was really cool. So yeah, it's got to be Orlando, Florida.
What are your favourite videos to film?
Favourite videos to film have got to be the vlogs. That's because, you know, you're doing it as you're filming it. You're experiencing all this stuff, so it's kind of exciting as you're filming it. But in times like at the moment when there isn't any trips going on, I love doing the Q&As. I love speaking to you guys and getting your questions. So that's really, really high up there. And I'm actually really enjoying this Scratch Off the World thing that I've just started, because it reminds me of the places I've been to, and it makes me want to go travelling again. It sort of like hypes me up into doing more travelling, and I like scratching the little countries off.
What made you get into travelling?
That's a really good question. I think with travelling, you don't really get into it. It's kind of in your wiring that if you want to do it, you'll do it, and if you don't want to do it, you won't. So there's plenty of opportunities where people talk about travelling and talk about trips that you're going to react in one of two ways. You're going to have one reaction that says, I want to do that, I want to go and travel, I want to experience these things that I'm being told about. And the second is, that sounds really good, I'm happy for them, but I like it where I am. But with me, I guess it's kind of jealousy. You know, hearing people going on these trips and hearing people planning trips, I just wanted to do it. I just wanted to experience the same things they did, to see what the fuss was about. And then once I did it, I had the bug for it. You know, everyone's heard of the travel bug. But in terms of like what got you into it, I think you either get forced into doing it and then you love it, or you get so envious of people that do it, you force yourself to do it and then you love it anyway.
Where do you plan to travel to next and why?
So I've got a list of places that I want to travel to next, and it's absolutely massive. There's so many places on that list, but there are a few that are nearer the top, and those are Dubai, Australia, New Zealand, and South America. As for why, the one that has the best explanation is South America. I am absolutely desperate to do the Inca Trail. I've been wanting to do it for years and years and years, and yeah, that's very high on the list, and I'm hoping I'll do that in the next few years.
If you had the choice to go to any country around the whole world with 3 of your best mates, which country would it be?
We're talking dream territory with this one, so 3 mates anywhere in the world. I'm going to give you 3 answers. One's going to be luxury, one's going to be adventure, one's going to be pure fun. Fun would be Las Vegas. I'm going to Las Vegas next year, which I'm really excited about. That's going to be fun because it's Vegas. Adventure would be New Zealand. It would be kayaking, canyoning, mountain climbing, rock climbing, skydiving, all of that stuff in New Zealand. That would be adventure. And luxury would be a big bloody yacht just sailing around the Caribbean, snorkeling, scuba diving, and just lying on the deck like a couple of ballers. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thanks for watching and thanks for your questions. Follow me on Snapchat so you know when the next Q&A is going to be, and so you know how to get your questions in. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, tell your friends, and don't forget, Saunders says, subscribe. Right, so first question, this is very exciting. It's from Oscar Beeman. He said, Saunders, what made you start YouTube, and did your brother have a part in you starting YouTube?